Today I'm going to share the Pigeon Story, and it's a story of a renewed relationship between a father and his 6-year-old son. And the father, who was a single parent, he came into my class, and his main objective was that he wanted to toughen up his boy. He wanted to make him more a man. He felt this little son was such a sissy and afraid for everything, and he wanted to change that because he was afraid that his boy would also be bothered by other kids in school, like boys would just make fun of him and so on. And he wanted to give the boy better resistance in life. So this is a beautiful objective, right? So many people have that, and many parents put their kids in karate or self-defense courses or Boy Scouts, and even send them to camps, right? Because in their idea, the child has to learn some skills that are taught in these kind of classes, as if those skills would toughen the person up and make them more resistant anything that comes their way. Now, parents have mostly no idea that it is actually in their relationship with their child where a main power to stand for yourself lays. So, after the father learned the skills to express yourself, to listen deeply, and to shift focus between expressing yourself and listening, and especially taking the time between talking and listening, the whole group helped him craft his I statement to his son. And his I statement is really expressing of what you have going on, what is bothering you. What do you have going on? And his concrete issue was that his son was afraid for pigeons. And because of that, they did not go to the park any longer, and the father missed it so much. You know, they lived just in the street next to it in the park, and it was this great playground for kids, and parents could hang out with each other and on lovely benches, you know, sit together and chat. And that was what he really missed. Well, the following week, he came back and told in tears that he had gone with his son to the park. So we all said, oh, what happened? What happened? And he said that he sat down with his boy and told him, I miss so much going to the park. And then he stopped talking. And that is where the power lays, in that moment of silence, because in that moment of silence, the other person's brain can start looking for solutions. When you hold your words, when you hold your thoughts to you, the other brain of the other person starts working, right? Well, the boy came straight away up with a solution, and he wanted the dad to hold his hand when they would enter the park. Well, before, the father would have gotten upset with that kind of a sissy idea or suggestion, so he would refuse it. But now, having heard in the class what it would do to the little boy, he acknowledged to try it. So, before they entered the park, the boy grabbed the hand of the father, and the father acknowledged his little hand in the grip. And then they were not even a few feet past the gate of the park, and the boy let go of the hand of the father and ran to the playground. He didn't care about the pigeons, you know? He was just not scared for pigeons anymore. And for the father, well, he was being a supportive dad for his son. And because he let his son find his own strength by only supporting him, he himself transformed from doubting his parenting into a feeling of trust that they would make it through life together. So not only was the father-son relationship recrafted, the boy was freed from an old fear pattern. And this is what I all want to let know everybody. Once we are listened to, we can let go of old fears and pain patterns that do not serve us anymore.